Well, the governor's race certainly isn't the only one we're keeping our eyes on. The race to represent Michigan's 7th district is also on. Republican State Senator Tom Barrett is running against incumbent Democrat Congresswoman Alyssa Slotkin. The Rundown sat down with Barrett. He's here now explaining why he thinks he's the best one for the job.
Looking around at what's going on in the world right now and just being dissatisfied with the direction of our country and the leadership that we have. President Biden, unfortunately, has been a failure for our country. It started, with the withdrawal from Afghanistan and has continued since then, seeing record high inflation, record high gas prices, and just staggering challenges that families are facing across our country, here in Michigan, and then particularly here in this particular district. To me, led me to the decision to run for Congress because I want to see a change in direction in our country. I was first motivated to run for office back in 2014 when I ran for the State House of Representatives. Michigan at the time had the second highest veteran unemployment rate in the entire country. And I ran for office a lot on that issue and really focusing on opportunities for veterans, and got elected, became the only Iraq War veteran in the State House of Representatives. And today I serve as the only Iraq War veteran in the Michigan Senate. So certainly veteran issues are near and dear to my heart. But I think a lot of the top line issues that families are facing today, working people and families, are the issues of inflation, gasoline prices, and the other pocketbook issues that families are facing right now are certainly of dire importance. But we also have other priorities that we have to really get serious about. Our southern border is completely unsecured right now. We have fentanyl pouring into our country, and it's now the leading cause of death is overdose due to fentanyl for ages, for young adults ages 20 to 45 or so is actually the leading cause of death in our country right now. We've seen an absolute skyrocketing of overdose deaths because of our unsecured border and the just easy entry of fentanyl that is poisoning people here in our country. We have to get serious about that. The president hasn't done anything to secure the border. He's now talking about lifting the restrictions for people coming into our country that could lead to 18,000 people a day coming into our country due to willful neglect of our president. And that's something that we have to push back against and stop from happening. And then we have to stop the just completely crazy spending by this administration that has directly led to the consequence of the highest inflation in my lifetime. I want to see a reversal of direction, a change in course to secure our border, rein in federal spending so that we don't have rampant inflation that's a runaway cost that families can't afford, and opening up our energy exploration here in our country domestically and opening pipelines to connect those resources together adequately so that families aren't paying $4.25 a gallon for gas.